What if the biggest barrier between you and peace about your finances isn't your bank account, but your belief system? What if everything you need is already on its way to you, and you just need to align your heart with that truth? Let's be honest about something that keeps millions of people awake at night. Financial worry. That gnawing anxiety about whether there's enough money for rent, groceries, or unexpected emergencies. That fear whispers lies like you're on your own, or there's never enough. But what if those whispers are drowning out a much more powerful truth? Philippians 4:19 declares something revolutionary, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus." This isn't wishful thinking or empty religious talk. This is a promise from the creator of the universe, who owns everything and lacks nothing. Here's your first strategy for breaking free from financial fear. Change your vocabulary. Instead of saying, "I can't afford this," try saying, "I'm choosing to prioritize differently right now." Instead of "money is tight," say, "I'm learning to trust God's timing for provision." Your words shape your reality more than you realize. When you speak from faith instead of fear, you're actually rewiring your brain to see opportunities instead of obstacles. Your second powerful strategy is to become a testimony collector. Right now, pause and think about the last time you needed something and somehow it worked out. Maybe a bill got paid unexpectedly. Perhaps someone offered you exactly what you needed at the perfect moment. Maybe you found money you'd forgotten about. These aren't coincidences. They're breadcrumbs showing you that someone is already taking care of you. Write these moments down. Keep them somewhere you can see them when worry creeps in. Because here's what happens when you document God's faithfulness. You start expecting it instead of doubting it. You begin looking for provision instead of focusing on lack. Strategy number 3 might surprise you. Practice gratitude for what you already have. Gratitude isn't just good manners, it's a magnet for more blessings. When you thank God for the roof over your head, the food in your refrigerator, and the clothes on your back, you're acknowledging his provision. You're saying, "I see you taking care of me." And that perspective shift changes everything. Research shows that people who practice daily gratitude report higher levels of optimism and better financial decision-making. But more than that, gratitude aligns your heart with God's heart. It reminds you that you're already blessed, already provided for in countless ways. Here's strategy 4. Present your needs to God with specificity and faith. Don't just worry about money in general. Make a list. Be specific. Need $800 for car repairs? Write it down and pray about it. Need a new job that pays more? Get clear about what you're asking for. God isn't intimidated by your specific needs. He's actually waiting for you to bring them to him with confidence. Jesus said to ask, seek, and knock. That's active faith, not passive hoping. When you present your needs to God, you're not informing him of something he doesn't know. You're partnering with him in the solution. But what about when provision doesn't come in the way or timing you expected? This is where strategy 5 becomes crucial. Trust God's method and timing over your own understanding. Maybe the job you wanted didn't work out because he has something better. Maybe the financial breakthrough is taking longer because he's preparing you for something bigger. God's provision isn't always cash in your bank account. Sometimes it's a friend who invites you to dinner when groceries are low. Sometimes it's finding exactly what you need at a thrift store. Sometimes it's a skill you develop that opens new income streams. His creativity in providing for you is limitless. Remember this truth. Your God isn't limited by economic downturns, job markets, or global circumstances. Where human wisdom says impossible, divine provision says, watch me work. He's the same God who fed 5,000 people with a boy's lunch, who provided water from a rock, and who makes a way where there seems to be no way. Your assignment today is simple but powerful. First, make that list of your current needs. Second, write down one specific testimony of God's provision in your life. Third, speak this declaration out loud. My God is my provider. He knows my needs before I ask. I receive his provision with gratitude and faith. You don't have to live in fear of lack anymore. Your provider is already working on your behalf. Trust him, thank him, and watch him show up in ways that will amaze you. Your breakthrough isn't just coming, it's already on the way.